Hi guys, this is May with CandidBlog.com, and you're watching this week's episode of Enjoy the Success of having your own life, having freedom, having an online world that pays you income. Now, my name is May, Meydulduldulao. I'll put my name up on the screen. I want to tell you my story so you understand who I am. Maybe you came here from my email list, or maybe not. Maybe you're on YouTube and you're surfing around and you don't know who I am. So the first thing I'm going to tell you to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel or get on my email list. And the way to do that is to go to candoitblog.com. The link is under my YouTube, in the YouTube description. And there's going to be this guy saying, hey, check out the system, makes me all this money, put your name and your email. And that's my email list. And that guy, he's actually really cool. His name's Dave. So put your name and email and it goes to me. Right? So let me tell you who I am. So I live in Honolulu, Hawaii. I'm in my backyard right now, and I'm a mom. I'm a mom of a 3-year-old son named Jordan. I'm a wife, happy wife of my husband Jamal, who I love very much. And I also work full time. And yet I also decided back when I was pregnant with my son that I wanted to do an internet business. And not only just do an internet business, I wanted to do it right. What does that mean, do it right? I wanted to actually make money, and I wanted to do it and feel good about it, all right? I didn't want any get-rich-quick schemes. I didn't want any things where I had to do something really boring, like just like get on there and put links everywhere and just do it all day. That is not what I wanted. I wanted something where I was doing something I love, and what I love is to make video content. So you'll see me online everywhere doing videos and talking to people. I loved writing. So, and I loved helping people, talking to them, helping them, reading about personal growth, sharing what I learned, everybody growing together. That was my dream, right? I didn't know how to make that work. I had some people around me, surrounding me in a coaching program who helped me find a way to make money doing that, and that was with blogging. They introduced me to someone named Keala. So Keala gave me this link, right, where I put my name and my email address, and then I got shown this kind of weird video with these two guys, both named Dave and Dave. And I didn't really understand what it was, but when he told me that he was making about $3,000 a month online, I was like, okay, I'm interested, right? Now his results are not typical. Full income disclaimer at workwithmay.com/income. However, and I better put that on the screen. So I'll put that on the screen right now just to keep everything legal. But every time I talk about income, I always put an income disclaimer just because I want people to know that just because certain people make a certain amount of money doesn't guarantee you will. Doesn't mean you won't, but it doesn't guarantee you will. Some people think that if you do it, I can do it. Doesn't necessarily mean the same thing. So let me just put that on here. Just so you have it, so I can keep telling my story. Okay. So I was like, I'm in. $3,000 a month sounds great. So I joined, and in the beginning, I just did everything he told me. He told me to blog every day. I blogged every day, which was pretty easy for me to do because I like writing. Although in the beginning, it was a little slow because I didn't know what exactly I was going to blog about. Like I didn't know my topic. However, I just did it. So you don't have to be perfect when you start. Okay, I wasn't. I didn't know what my niche was. I didn't know what subject I should be blogging about. I just blogged about whatever came to my head, all right? I did it every day, though. I listened to the Empower Hour. They said to listen to it every week. On Monday, I did it. Go to live events. I went to a live event in Chicago, which had over 5,000 people. And I remember there was this guy on stage. He was 12 years old. He went on stage. He said, I made $10,000 doing this business. And we were like, what? He was 12. His father joined. Okay, and had his son do the work. I was like, man, if a 12-year-old can do it, right? But the main thing was that they asked the whole audience, Dave and Dave were there, asked everyone in the audience, if you have made over $25 stand up. And most everyone in the audience, this over 5,000 people, most of them stood up. And I was in shock. I was like, holy moly, almost everyone in here has made over $25. To me, that was a big deal. Because at that point in time, it was hard for me to make $25 online. I mean, I had made $25, but it took a while. And I wanted to make it so I was really making money. Like I could actually make real money online. And I saw these people and something clicked in my head, like this belief shift. And 3 months into the business, we had our first day where we made over $4,000. Now, like I said, there's also a typical full income disclaimer at workwithme.com/income. But I couldn't sleep that night. $4,000 is a lot of money to make in a day. Okay, I didn't even make that much in a month. Right? I didn't. I know some people make more than that in a month. I did not. Okay, I made that in a day with my husband, and we were like, "What?" You know. And the amazing thing is, a week before I gave birth. Okay, and I started this business when I was 3 months pregnant. The week before I gave birth, we did it again. Another day, over $4,000, and I was like, "Holy shit, this is real!" So, income disclaimer: workwithme.com/income. But I was excited. Okay, I had never made serious money online, and the process was so much easier than I thought it would be. Okay, and I want to tell you how to do that, like 4 simple steps on how to make money online for people like me who didn't know a bunch of internet marketing skills, who didn't know their marketing niche, who didn't get an MBA in business to start this off. Although there are people in this business who have an MBA in business who are doing very well. One woman named Tracy Walker, she has an MBA in business administration, and she does very well. She's one of our millionaire ring holders. That means that she's made over $1 million, and she did that in about 2 years in this business. Now, results are not typical for her either, but there's going to be a lot of stories, and I'm going to keep saying the same income disclaimer. So it's not just me, it's not just her, not just Kiala. You know, my current sponsor is Lawrence Tam, and he's the largest earner in the company, and he's made over $2 million in the last 4 years. Like I said, workwithme.com/income disclaimer. Why do I keep doing income disclaimers? Because when I joined this business, I vlogged. I did what they said. They said vlog every day, do this, do that. I did it. You know, I did what they said. And you might be thinking, oh, this is some get rich quick thing. I can just join or do whatever she says to do, and then I'm going to be rich. And so the reason we put an income disclaimer there is you have to actually do the work. You actually have to be committed. You know, there's certain skill sets required. You need to be able to follow instructions, learn things from videos, lessons. You need to be able to, you know, do what they say to do, and you need to be able to schedule time. All kinds of things you have to do. Not that it's super hard, but you have to actually do something, right? How many people buy a bicycle? Yeah, I'll show you. Down there's a bicycle right there with a bag hanging on it, right? And down there is a BMX bike tricycle, right? And how many people buy bicycles and never ride them, right? What do they think when they buy a bicycle? They might be thinking, oh, you know, I'm going to get this bicycle and I'm going to go out, I'm going to ride around town, I'm going to be in super good shape, I'm going to have so much fun with my kids. Who knows what they're thinking in their head when they buy a bicycle? That doesn't mean they're going to use the bicycle. The bicycle might sit in their backyard with a bag hanging on it, right? Or they might take it out and have so much fun with it every day, like that tricycle that we have here that we bike around with our son with. So it depends how you use the tool. It's not the tool, it's the person who's using the tool. If you don't use it the right way, it's not going to give you the right result. And that's why we have an income disclaimer, because there are no guarantees in a business. If you're not running it the right way, you're not going to get the results you want. And today's topic, 4 steps to success online. It's really important to get you acclimated, get you started if this is what you want. Now, if you're watching this and you've already watched this far, this is what you want. Okay, you're just wondering if this is going to help you. All right, this is only a half-hour show. I get content in fast, and it's good content, stuff that you can use today and start running. So pay attention to the end of this video. All right, because I'm going to share with you things that you might not know and that people might not be telling you. The successful people are so successful, they forget these basic things that they don't tell people. And when you're a basic beginner, you don't know anything, and you need someone to help you learn from zero. That's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to tell you the 4 simple steps to learn from zero. Learn from nothing. Learn from like you don't know. Like you're looking at me like, May, I don't know what to do. Tell me step by step what to do. So that's what I'm here for today. Today is simple 4 steps that you can do to become successful online. And they work. I use them. I know a lot of people who use them. They're duplicatable, meaning other people can do the same thing and they'll get success too. That's important, right? You want something that just because I did it doesn't mean you can do it and get the same success, right? Like my husband and I both went surfing. Both learned how to surf. Okay, I learned first because I live in Hawaii and love to surf. My husband used to do, Polynesian dancing, Tahitian dancing, all that kind of stuff, and he never surfed. So then when we got married, he moved to Hawaii. I taught him how to surf, right? Now when I learned to surf, it took me I think 6 months to learn how to paddle my board. Right? Just to get out on a wave, just to paddle and catch a wave took me 6 months. Because my arms are like smaller, right? I don't have as many muscles as he does. I'm just not as strong upper body, I just needed to learn that, and I didn't know. So once I learned it, I was like, cool, I can do this, right? And I taught my husband. My husband could do it as soon as he got on the board, he could catch waves. He could paddle. Why? Because he's this buff, muscle guy, right? And he was strong enough. And so what took me 6 months to learn he didn't have to learn it because he had already been training his life for strong arms. So he did it in 1 day. Do you understand what I'm saying? So just because I'm me and he's him doesn't mean the same thing we can learn it at the same time. However, today I'm going to give you 4 steps that you can do today, and it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter if you worked out before and you have strong arms or if you didn't. It doesn't matter if you know how to do email marketing or not. You can do these steps right now. And it won't take you that long to learn them. It won't take you 6 months. Okay? All right. So we're going to get started. I'm going to change my screen real quick, and I'm going to put up my blog so that you can always get back in touch with me. And if you happen to not be on my email list, get on, right? So go to my blog. It's candoitblog.com. You can do it, right? Candoitblog.com. Like I said, when you go to my blog, there's going to be this guy like pointing, like got curly hair. His name's Dave. He's a really cool guy. Really nice guy. He's saying use this system that earned me so much money, millions, whatever. Put in your name, email address for free. Like, do it. All right, put in your name and your email address, and then that's how you get on my email list. And you also get a free peek at what we do online, which is really, really essential to find out more about what you want to do. If this is something you want to do, you want to look at it, right? Okay, let's get down to the 4 steps to internet success. So, the first step to internet success is you have to have something, a compelling offer. What does that mean, a compelling offer? You have to have something that people want to buy, and they look at it and they're like, oh, I want that, all right? So you need to have something to sell. Now, if you're already a business owner, you might have things to sell already. Maybe you own a store and you sell flowers, or maybe you sell groceries. Whatever it is, if you already have a business and you're already a business owner, then you're already selling things and you understand this, okay? But for me, and people like me who are just looking online, trying to look for other ways to make money, you just want a way to make money online and you just don't know how. For people like me, we don't have anything to sell. We don't know what to sell, right? So I'm going to target people like me who don't know what to sell. They don't know what to do. They just want to make money online. They don't know how, right? So if you don't know what to sell, you need to have a product to sell, okay? Now, you need to have something that you feel good about selling, all right? So the first step is to find that, all right? Now, oh, hi, kitty. There's a kitty down there. A kitty visitor. I'm sorry if I had a cat come visit me while I'm doing a hangout. Hey, kitty. Hey, kitty. How you doing? Okay. I'm like, she's hanging out and cleaning his fur. Interesting. So anyway, so you need something compelling, something that people want to buy, and you need to sell it. All right. So by the end of this, I will show you how to get something to sell. That's really cool. That I love selling. That if you're interested in, you can sell it too, and it makes the most amount of money that I've seen. All right, and it's the easiest. So that's the first thing you need, and I'll get to that again right at the end, which is going to be soon because I have 10 more minutes. Okay, so that's number one. You need something compelling, something priced well that you can sell that you love. All right, you need to love it. You need to sell something you love. Like I said, if you already have a business, you already know what you're selling. But if you don't, and you're like me, you don't know. You don't know what you're selling. Okay. All right. Number two, to be successful online, is you need to have a system. Okay? You need to have a system. What is a system? A system is like on the internet, it's like people find you, right? So like you saw this video and you found me, right? People find you online, right? So you're out online somehow. So you need a system to be online, out there somehow. And that could be making videos, that could be writing blog posts, that could be tweeting about things, that could be doing Pinterest pins. There's so many ways. Some people like to do Facebook posts. And whatever it is that you do, that you like to do, where people can see you online, that's how they can find you, all right? So the system, all right, is people find you, okay? And then they get funneled into a system. You know how I told you to go to my blog, candaceblog.com, and there's a guy pointing at this thing, and you put in your name and email. That's my system. So you found me, and you're like, I want to learn how to make money online. So now you need a system, all right? First thing, you have to sell something. Second thing, you have to have a system. You have a system where people find you, and then they want to contact you and learn more about what you have. So the people who come to me, they want to make money online, and they don't know how. Those are the people who come to me, all right? So these people come to me. I have a system I put them through where they can decide if they want to buy what I have to offer, all right? And if they want to work with me. So they go in, they put their name and their email address, and that collects their email, right? That's the system, right? Collects their email. After it collects their email, they go on and they see a video, and the video explains to them what we're selling. And then if they like it, they buy it. And if they don't, they don't. And the nice thing about it is you don't have to be there because they could be watching this video at midnight, their time, whatever time that is, in whatever country. And then they could be like, I'm interested, you know. They click on a link, they watch the video, they put in their email, they watch the video, and they can make a buying decision at 1 a.m. in the morning there in their country, whether they want to do this or not. And you don't have to be involved. You don't even have to know about it. You don't even have to know if you don't want to. They can decide yes or no, and there's no pressure on them, and there's no pressure on you because you just put the content out there, and people found it, went through the system. Some people call it a funnel. They go through the system where they enter their information, and then they go see what you have to offer, and they decide whether they want it or not, okay? And then you can ask them if they're interested again on your email list, right? You can send another email, explain it again, do a video where you explain the process again. Maybe they're not sure yet, and they can either buy then or not, or they could leave your email list by opting out. That's a system. You need a system. Now, when I explain the system, you're probably thinking, am I supposed to make that system? And I'm going to tell you that, yes, you're supposed to make that system. However, I actually have a system already made for you that you can just use, so you don't have to make it yourself. In fact, I got it from a friend Dave, who basically I got the system from him. So you don't have to know how to make it, but you need it. You need a system. These are things that people don't tell you online necessarily, but you need to have. You need to have something to sell at a good price, right, that you love. You need to have a system to sell it. So they have to find you online, right? Then they have to buy what you have through a process. And the process is there because it's effective, because it works. That's why they have a process, right? And you can do this process in a regular store. Like people come into your store and you have them fill out their information to get a punch card, right? Maybe they buy tea at some tea house and they have a punch card and they can get punched every time they buy tea. And maybe you keep track of their name and their email address, and then every week you send them a coupon to come back to your tea house, right? that's a funnel. That's a system, right? People walk in, they see what you have, and if you're selling something you love, tea, right? They buy it, and then you have a system where you can invite them to come back again and buy more, right? So it's the same online. It's the same. It's just that you have to create online. Now, if you don't know how to create it, luckily, I have it already made, and I can give it to you. So that's the good thing, all right? And that's actually why I love this business so much, because there's so many complicated things that need to happen to create a successful online buying experience kind of thing, online business. And if you don't know how to set up these things, then it's hard, right? It's hard to get started, and it actually takes a while to learn it. It took me years to figure out how to make my own custom email capture page. I'm still working on it. I mean, I know how to make one, but it doesn't mean it's pretty. So if you have someone who already knows how to make one, has made it for you, makes it so much easier. Trust me, it makes it so much easier to do business online. And that's what's important for a beginner. So 1, you need something to sell. 2, you need a system. Right? Number 3, you need time to implement the system. All right, you need time. Okay, so what does that mean? You need time. You need to spend time doing things like making these videos. Does it take a lot of time? No. I mean, my video is going to be a half hour long. Half hour. And how long did I take to prepare it? 15 minutes. I literally took 15 minutes to prepare this video, take the link, put it in my blog, and to send the message out to everybody. It took me 15 minutes. Now, when you first start, of course, it'll take you longer than 15 minutes because you'll have to learn how to do all this, but it's actually not that hard. And after you learn how to do it, it takes you about 15 minutes, right? So 15 minutes to get all this set up, half hour to do my video, which I'm doing to you now, right? I'm doing my video. And then after my video, I take 15 minutes to close up shop, basically, and finish up everything. So that's it. I mean, an hour. So you need to set aside at least an hour a day. Now, if you set aside more time, you probably get going faster. But if you're like me and you're busy and you actually like to spend time with your family, you know, I actually like to spend time with my son and my mom and my husband. I like spending quality time with them. I like watching movies, you know. I like having fun. I like going surfing. I like playing at the beach, you know, in the sand and stuff. So you have to put aside some time. It doesn't have to be a lot of time, but it has to be some time, real time, consistent. And this part is a part where a lot of people fail. Because like I said with that bike strategy, if you buy a bike and you don't spend any time, if you buy a bicycle, and you don't spend any time riding it, then the bicycle was bought for nothing, right? So you don't want that. You want to be able, okay, you want to be able to spend time on your internet business so that you make it go, you make it run, so that it makes money for you, right? That's the whole point. And it's worth it, okay? Because like I said, when I had my first day when I make over $4,000, it was worth it. When Lawrence Tam retired from his engineering job at 33 years old because he was making $50,000 a month, that was worth it for him. It's also typical workwithme.com/income. However, you can make money online like nowhere else, and you can do it with less money to start, less startup capital. You don't need the amount of money it takes to buy a McDonald's, right? Which is like almost $1 million. You don't need that. You can do an online business for only almost like, I'd say about $100 a month. That's it. That's all you would need to run it for a while pretty easily. And you can start even cheaper than that. So that's all you need, startup capital for an online business, as opposed to like all these other businesses. But you need time. You need to spend time. So you need to schedule. And that is actually one of the most challenging things for people who do online businesses is scheduling time. Just like bicycles, like I said, it's so common. People will buy things, but they won't spend time. So, number 3, you have to schedule an hour a day, at least an hour a day. And honestly, my schedule is a work in progress. And sometimes I don't work an hour a day. My whole family was sick, right? I usually do these online webinars every Friday, 6:30 a.m. But for 3 weeks, I didn't do it. Why? Because I got sick. The first week I was so sick I couldn't talk. All right, I was so sick I had a fever and I was in bed. All right, so I didn't even do it. And then my son was really sick. My mom got really sick, so it was hard for me to do this business because I had to take care of everyone. So if you're a mother, you understand. And if you're a mother, you can also take heart because you can do this business as a mom. You can do this business when you have a really busy life and you have other things you'd rather do, however you want money, right? You can do it too. Okay, so it's 7 a.m. I got to get to number 4. Number 4 is startup capital, all right? You need to have some startup capital. You don't have to have a lot. Like I said, startup capital just means money to get started. You don't need a lot of money to get started. Like I said, you don't need I think McDonald's really does cost almost $1 million to buy one. I think it costs, the franchise alone costs like $600,000 or something. I'm not quite sure. And you need to rent a building, you need to renovate. I mean, there's a lot that goes on, and you have to spend a lot of money to create a McDonald's. After you spent that money, you got to make it back, and you still have to pay employees, manage a business, and get all your taxes in order, accountants, legal documents. It's a lot of work. All right. Now, starting up a business can be very expensive, or it can be very affordable. It can be something really complicated, or it can be something really simple. The nice thing about online business is, like I said, the startup capital is not very high. You can start for very little money. And you can, and the reason you have to pay some money is you need server space. Online, you might not know what server space is, but you need a place to put your website. You need a place to put things online. And that's basically people putting on their machines all the time to hold your information. And so they have to pay for their electricity to keep their machines running, and they have to pay for their internet service so you can access. So there's certain basic costs to an internet business. This I didn't know when I got started. Okay, but there are certain basic costs like electricity and stuff like that. And you have to fix your machines when they break. So it's a cost. It's not a lot, but you have to pay it. And like I said, it comes out to about $100 a month. A little less than that, a little less than that, but around that much, So startup cost is very affordable. You need these 4 things, all right? Now I promised you I would show you a system that I use, and also where it already has something to sell, and it has a funnel already set up, and all you need is the time and the startup capital. So let me show you the system, okay? Now you just have to go to my blog, candoblog.com, put in your name and your email address, and then you can be shown a video, and it's going to show you. Another way to see it is to just subscribe to my Facebook fan page at May and Jamel Dugalau. Jamel is spelled Jomel, okay? Or just join my email list. I send out every day emails called Daily Shortcut System. The Daily Shortcut System is the most amazing and easy system ever. Okay, most amazing and easy system ever. And I did a whole episode just on that. So basically what happens is every morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, they send out this link. You go there, you watch a video, and it's a really interesting lesson on how to do internet marketing or how to become successful in business. And today's lesson was on how to, the 3 things you need to become successful in business. So you watch the video to the end. It's usually 10 minutes long, okay? And it's really great. It's usually very interesting videos. I love them. I watch them every day, Monday through Friday. You watch the video, and then you write a comment. And if you write a good comment, they give you a prize, like a book or something. So you watch the video 10 minutes, write a comment, that's about 1 minute, and then you take the video, you put it on your Facebook page, or you tweet it, or whatever it is that you do. You have to pick something you do. You have to have something where you get your message out on the internet. I don't care what it is. It could be Facebook, it could be Twitter, it could be Pinterest, it could be LinkedIn, doesn't matter, but something. You have to have something. You take the link to the Daily Shortcut video, and I'll make a little description. Today I learned this cool strategy on 3 things that you need to make money online, or to make a business successful, or an internet website more popular. And then you just put it out on your YouTube or on your whatever. I use YouTube, obviously. I also use Periscope. I use Facebook Live, whatever. And you put the link there, and then you just say hi to 5 people you know. And when they ask you how you're doing, you just tell them, I just learned this cool lesson today. I was watching Daily Shortcut, and this is what they taught me. and it's free. The daily short lessons are free. That's the system. It's so easy. And what they sell is the blogging system, the server space you need, the email thing you need. When people want to put their email in, they sell the thing that will collect it for you. And they have all the pages set up where all you have to do is start it, and then it's set up, it runs, it collects emails for you, it shows them sales videos for you. It's so easy. Now, you do have to make an effort. You have to tell people about it. You can tell them about it just by talking to them. You can message people about it on Facebook if you're friends. You can tweet about it, but you do have to tell people about it. And you can tell people about it that way, or you could do videos like me. That's your part. That's your hour a day. And then the startup capital, like I said, it's around less than $100 a month to start up. Really amazing. And they let you start for, I think, $7 to try it out, just to see if it's something you want to do. So it's really affordable. So all you have to do is go to candidateblog.com, put your name and your email. And that's it. That's all you have to do. It's a simple system. I do it every day. Like I said, it takes me literally an hour a day, and that's it. And it's worth it. It's worth it because during that process, you learn about this powerful internet world, right? And you learn these skills that, what if your job lays you off, right? Actually, Lawrence Tim got laid off from his job, but he just decided not to get another job because he's making so much on his internet business. What if you get laid off, right? What if your business fails, the business that you work for fails, and you have to get another option? What if we're going to retire and you don't have enough money, and you want to be able to do something where you can earn money, right, on the side because your retirement income is not enough, right? So this is the key. Internet marketing is important. It's important to get started, and learn everything you can about everything. That's why I do it. I do the same thing. I'm asking you to look into something that I do myself, right? Why do I do it? Because I make more than I put in, and not only that, I'm learning a skill that I know I can use later, that I can use now and later. That makes me more employable or lets me employ myself, and that I can grow with. And the best part about it is you become part of a community where everyone helps each other. So whatever it is that you love to do, they help you get good at it. So when I said I love videos and blogging, I really do love making videos. So I met with people who are really good with that, and they taught me how to use that so that I can make money using videos. So maybe you don't like videos, maybe you like writing articles, or maybe you like doing something else. Then somebody in our community can help you become really good at it. But how do you become really good at it? The hour a day. The hour a day. That's how you become good at it. You learn a new skill, you become good at it. This isn't a get rich quick scheme, guys. This is really 4 steps to becoming successful online. 4 steps. 4 steps. You need something to sell, you need a system, and you need time, and you need startup capital. That's what you need. It's straight up. I want you to go to my blog, candidateblog.com, put in your name, email address, see what it is that I do. See what it is that we sell. It's so important to learn how to become good, excellent in the internet, in internet marketing. It's so important. So put your name and your email in and take a look. Taking a look is completely free. And you get on my cool email list where you get awesome live broadcasts like this, where I teach you things that you're not going to learn other places. And before, my last one was 11 wealth strategies, right? 11 wealth strategies to become completely debt-free that I use in my life. Very valuable. I had over 80 people already go through that one. And it helps people. It makes a difference in the world. So that's what I want for you. I want for you to find something that you love, that makes a difference in the world, that you'll enjoy doing for an hour a day, where you'll feel good about yourself, and you'll make real money. Real money. Okay? Real money online. That's what I really love about this business, is that you can create real income. So go ahead, go to my blog, candidateblog.com, click the link below, if you see a link, and just put in your name, email address, and watch the free video presentation and see if this is something that you would like. And if you do decide that you would like it, and you do have the startup capital to get started, I think it's $7, then just get started. and then I'll be calling you. I actually call everyone to get started, to get you set up and going, and get you into the team where you can find that one person who's right for you to teach you how to do whatever it is that you're good at. But all you have to do is put your name and email. So my name is May Dula. I'm here every Friday, usually, and I'm home here now, so I should be here next Friday too. And I will see you again soon. Thanks for being on my email list. Thanks for watching. Aloha. Share this with your friends and followers. Subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next week. See you soon. Bye.